Well, hello there, Amazon shoppers. I'm a 76-year-old retired professional musician, and I finally had to bite the bullet and realize I probably have some hearing loss. And I went to a clinic where they want to sell you, hearing aids, and turned out they wanted $5,000. And I said, thanks very much. And went on Amazon, started looking around, and I found out that there's a device which you probably have heard of. You've probably seen an ad on TV called a hearing amplifier. So I started looking and I stumbled on this seller, Banglijian, Banglijian maybe. And I feel very fortunate to have found these folks because if you read their reviews and the questions on their website, you'll realize how well respected they are among people who have bought these hearing amplifiers. Anyway, so I'm going to write, or not write, but actually video this review to give you an idea how the pieces go together. This comes in a very nice, if you want to give it to an elderly person in your family, very nice case, battery snapped shut, very, very classy looking container. And the review I'm going to do this time is for a BLJ-109. That's the model number. And all of these, there's about 8 different ones for sale by Banglijian. And this is one that's got some very interesting features that I'll show you here in a minute. Let me explain a few things first. These are rechargeable with the old normal USB charging port. And this comes with a wall adapter with the big end there and a charging cord. Now, if you ever go any place where it's 220 is the voltage, this will work either one, 110 or 220. And this has a 50 milliamp battery in it. It takes 2 hours to charge it up. And when it's fully charged, it'll go 45 to even 60 hours of time that you can use it, which is pretty incredible for a rechargeable battery in a hearing amplifier. You'll notice some interesting things on the front here. First of all, it has an off and on switch right there. So you charge this up fully and turn it off. Or actually better to turn it off before you charge it up. And what'll happen, this little bulb or button at the top has a light in it. And it'll tell you when it's charged up. This also does some other stuff I'll tell you, but when it's charging, it'll blink green. Just a constant blink. And when it's fully charged, it'll go solid green. Now, you don't want to leave this on all night. You want to let it run for like 2 hours or until the green turns solid. And like I say, it's got an off and on button down here. It's got several tubes that come with it. It's got a right and a left thin tube. And you'll see a little color down here at the bottom where that's red. I don't know if you can focus on that or not. There it goes. Anyway, it's red, the red color, that's for the right ear. And it's got a little blue color in the same place for your left ear. You can tell after you put them on there, but it's easier to know which one you're using to begin with. There's a color. And this funny thing you see, it comes with these cleaning tools, which is a brush, which, just cleans it off, and a little microfiber cloth, but also some like this, I would compare it to monofilament fishing line. You put in here and it'll come out this end and it'll clean any earwax out of the little tube and out of the ear dome that may have accumulated in there for it being in your ear, and you just pull that back out. Pretty clever, I thought. Anyway, these things are on Amazon Prime. And right now, these are under $70, which I find amazing for all the features it has. It's got a 3 months return no hassle, money back, 90-day, 3 months return, and a 3-year guarantee on the device. It comes with 3 preset programs, which are normal, a little noisy, like in a restaurant or having dinner, something like that. And then the third setting is like if you're at a ball game or a whole lot of noise. It'll really cut that down. So it comes with 3 settings. You can pick the one you want. It'll stay on when you turn it on. And 6 different volume levels. The lowest volume level on this is actually a mute button. So if you're somewhere where things are too loud or whatever, you can turn it off if you choose. Or if you want to leave it on, just go down at the bottom here is the lower settings. This one, the top one is the upper volume settings. Go down to the lowest setting and you'll hear 2 beeps, and it's muted. It's basically turned itself not off, but at the lowest volume setting, there's no amplification. So you can go ahead and talk like you normally would, or deal with the noise if it's too much, like without having to take this off your ear, which is really very handy. Let's see, it comes with a different variety of tubes. I showed you the one with the colors, left and right, and they just simply screw right onto the top, or twist right onto the top here. I'm trying to do this through a camera. There we go. Line it up and give it just a little bit of pressure, not a whole lot, enough to get it started. And turn this clockwise. Whoops, I didn't have it on there started good, but you get what I'm trying to do. Just enough pressure to let it grab on. There we go. And let's turn it clockwise. And I'll show you this one when it's firmed up all the way. You don't want to over tighten it, but you don't want any space between the plastic tube and the device itself. So you come up to where it's just about flush, where it is flush. There's a little hole at the top. Don't let that bother you. But line that up, and this will go behind your ear, and this is the left tube, so this will go into your left ear canal. That simple. The right one does the same thing, only the ear tip or dome will be going the other way. Now, if you want to change from left to right, just unscrew it. All the different domes and originally the earpieces all come in these little separate containers. And they also come with one of these packages, has long, thicker tubes. You can see the difference. This one is thin. This will knock down the volume, won't be quite as loud. This will increase the volume a little bit. And these all come long because you trim them to fit your ear. And there's a little hole in there. You just slide that on there, push it all the way up firm. Oh, and this is the little ear hook that comes with it separately. Same deal, give that a little press to get it started. And then twist that down, same way, until it's flush. Just a few turns. And don't over tighten it, there's no need to do that. That's not going to accomplish anything. You just want it to be flush at the bottom. So what you're doing, put this behind your ear, either one, doesn't matter. Put this little dome or ear tip in your ear canal, and with this hooked over your ear, you want to see where it fits. It'll be something like this. And if you've got a friend nearby, your wife or whatever, husband, have a mark it where that's going to fit on there, but make it just a little bit long, because if you get it too short, then you got to start over. There's a couple of these in a package, so it's not the end of the world. But you want to mark it right where it fits on there. I've done that for the one that I use. Pull this off, put it on, do it this way, like this. Same deal, just put it in there, shove it in there. Well, place it in there. And then this screws, once you get it cut to fit, this screws onto this part. And this will fit either ear. What you want to do is turn this to where it's the ear you want to use it on. So this is behind your ear. This way it would be going into your right ear. And if you want it to go to your left ear, you can loosen it a little bit or just turn it. And now when it goes behind your ear, it'll go into the left ear. It's that simple. You can switch ears and decide which one of these you want. The long tube makes it a little louder. This is cut to fit for good comfort. These do not cut. They're made one size and they will fit everybody because they move. They'll move around and they will fit your canal even if you think they're too small. They're not. This little piece helps you pull it out of your ear when it's in there. Also, you can curve it where it fits inside your earlobe, and it's very handy to let it in there like this. And it gives you the little pull to get it out of your ear if it's in there securely. Also, it helps it stay in place because it's got a little tension where that fits under your earlobe on the inside. So that works out good. But this is an incredible little vise, and the price you can't beat. It's under $70. And you can get more domes, more pieces if you need from the dealer. It's the nicest dealer I've ever seen on Amazon. They will bend over backwards to help you find something that works for you. They'll trade them with you to find the one you want. This is one of the more for advanced hearing loss. This one's a little louder. But you can run it on the lowest setting, and I have just mild hearing loss, and it works for me in the lowest setting. And the playtime is really outrageous, almost 60 hours. And you can charge it up anytime you want. Just it won't work when it's being charged, of course. It'll look kind of funny hanging out of your ear. But put that in there, and the light will start blinking green. And when it quits blinking, you're fully charged again. And you can turn it off or on right there at that little switch on the bottom. You can see now it's in the off setting. Quite a few features. And the dealer is, like I say, it's the best of any product I've seen on Amazon. There's a customer representative or consultant named Kaven, K-A-V-E-N. And when you email him, ask for him, and he'll email you back and ask you, what degree of hearing loss do you think you have? And take your best guess, and he will send you something that he thinks is better suited to where your hearing is. So you can't beat it. It comes with the brochure, too. I want to show you this, BLJ 109. This is huge. It's all in English. Nice pictures. Explains how to trim that to fit your ear and all that stuff. Any troubleshooting problems you have with it. It goes into great detail to explain everything you need to know about this hearing device. But really nice people. If you think like me that you may have hearing loss, before you spend thousands, my suggestion anyway, is to give this a try. Very nice people. You'll enjoy seeing how they work, and you can determine for yourself how much hearing loss you have. So check this out. They're on Amazon Prime. Banglijian, have 8 different models. So try them out. They're really nice people, and they'll help you find one that works for you. Take care now.